fluorite and peppermint today. Hi, Maribel. Yes, Leslie. Yay. Exciting. It's just always lovely learning something new, isn't it? I love learning. Even though I'm 60 years old, I still love learning things. So, yeah. Hi, Maisha. Yes. Yes. It's probably just because of your going into daylight savings and me haven't gone out of it. We do a full 6 months now. So we have 6 months of normal time and 6 months of daylight savings time. So I think we could be doing it one of the countries that does the longest. I think maybe, yeah, yes. And you're the one that suggested it, weren't you, Maribel, doing this one? I think, if I remember all the way back to last week. Yes, yes, I thought so. I thought so. Wonderful. Oh, I'm throwing crystals around left, right, and centre here. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Um, I'm Joanne. For those people that may be coming in, I will pop my card up there. I do all sorts of varying things on here and on Insight Timer. I love it. I've only been going a teacher since it must be just about coming up for a year, I think, as a teacher. Oh, good. Go and get your peppermint oil. Yes. This is well. There's varying different types of fluorite, but most people have the rainbow type one. If you look for that, Maisha, you might find it. But there are very varying types of crystals. I completely forgot mine, but hey, I have got lavender, so let's go with lavender for me. Even though I'm talking about peppermint. Yes, yeah, it is gorgeous. And that's what most people see it as, that one, as the rainbow one. But I'll show you mine in just a sec. I'll get this lit. I've got crystals galore, so I've got my candle lit. This is pine, this candle, which is I was given this one, and I wondered because I don't like the smell of a Christmas tree. I don't like, and my body just does not like it. And I was worried about that, but it's not too strong, and I do quite like it. So it's lovely to have that. Hello, Jerry. Long time no see. Haven't seen you for a while. Wonderful to see you. Excellent. I love that you share all those pictures with me. That was so cool seeing all those and the blue. What is the light? Not fluorescent, not blue. Whatever. UV. Ah, hello, Jerry's partner. Lovely to have you too. Exciting, exciting. So yes, so I've got my candle lit. I ran out of my bergamot the other day. I did order some, and my order has just this minute arrived, so I haven't even opened it. So I haven't got. Why don't I put some lavender on my hands? Because that's nice and calming, isn't it? I do have that sitting here. And this is a beautiful new one that my husband bought me a wee while ago, so I haven't even opened this lavender one. Oh, see if I can open it. That's always an issue, isn't it? With these child-proof caps. They're adult-proof too. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. My husband's name is Paul, and his brother's name is John. There you go. Ugh, do you think I can get this open now that I've decided to use it? The child-proof cap is oh, there we go. I've got it. Lavender. Lavender's beautiful too. Oh, I've got a bit much on my hands, but hey, let's do it. Lavender I find is fine on my hands. Well, the last time I used it on my hands it was. So let's let's hope we don't have a major reaction while I'm doing this. So, oh dear, I have to go and wash them if I do. That'd be interesting, won't it? Wonderful. All right. Today we were doing fluorite and peppermint. And I have got peppermint somewhere, but I completely forgot to get peppermint to bring in. I'm going to rub that on my clothes and everywhere just to make me all smell like lavender. It's beautiful and calming, lavender. It's just lovely, lovely, lovely. I put it in quite a lot of my blends actually, but definitely my mist that I spray at nighttime for my on my pillows and my sheets and things like that. Lavender goes in with rose and all sorts of other beautiful, beautiful oils that make you sleep nicely. Fabulous. Right, I will show you my ones, but there are lots of other varieties. This one is the what they call the rainbow one. So it's a lovely dainty little point, this one. Then I have got this one, which is the Madagascan one, which is from Madagascar. It's green. And then I have this one. This is a... Oh, I've completely forgotten what this one is. It is a Detrodonic or something. Let me have a look. I take photos of all my crystals and name them because I've got so many. Some of them I don't use often, and I lose track of what their names are. So let's see. No, not there. I want crystals. Crystals. There we go. Crystals. It is a octahedron. That's right. I knew it had some weird name. So this is the fluorite octahedron, which you can see a little bit of the color in, but it's quite clear. And so it's quite nice having the different ones. When I went looking around and found that I had quite a few of them. Quite a few of them. All right. Yeah. Lovely. Yes, isn't it just? I love that one. And I got that one because green is my favorite color. And so I had to get a green one. But this is just beautiful. I like the weight of this one too. It's quite a nice, it's a little bit heavier than a lot of my palm. The palm ones are slightly smaller. And so this one is really quite delightful. I love it. Right, fluorite. Fluorite is one of those crystals that feels as if it tidies the mind, you know, while we're holding on to it. So if you're holding one of these and it just feels like that the mind is being cleared up, you know, and it's just I think for me it helps with that monkey mind that goes on sometimes. And yes, it's just beautiful. Hi Jen, lovely to see you from New Mexico. Welcome. And if you think that like amethyst is the mystic and quartz is the amplifier, then fluorite is the one that reorganizes the energetic shelves. So it is just lovely. I often think of fluorite as the crystal that is equivalent to opening windows, you know, in a cluttered room. If you open a window, it just feels a bit better, eh? And suddenly it just feels clearer and everything like that. So fluorite is like the friend that comes over and quietly rearranges your kitchen or your cupboards so that everything suddenly makes sense. That's what fluoride to me is like. Yeah. Hello, Bex. Hello. Lovely to see you too. All my beautiful friends coming in. And Maisha is here. She's another beautiful teacher. So I'm sure most of you know Maisha. If you don't, check her out. She is a delightful, delightful blessing. She blesses me lots with her lives, and she is such a delightful soul. Oh, you're all close to each other. I love that. Fluorite has long been known as a stone of discernment and sacred order. That's why I liken it to, removing the clutter. Its energy is quite subtle, but it is very precise. And rather than overwhelming you with intense vibrations, fluorite works more like a tuning fork, a lovely, gentle tuning fork for your energy and your energy field. And so it brings everything back into alignment. And it's believed to dissolve energetic chaos, to sharpen intuition and mental clarity. It protects the aura as well from energetic clutter. We get clutter in our aura as well. And it harmonizes emotional and intellectual energies. You know what just popped into my head when I said the aura thing? Maybe I should do something about how to see auras. That just wham bam, thank you ma'am, went into my head. Isn't it amazing when things just pop into your head? I love it. Many energy workers say that fluorite helps the mind and spirit to communicate with each other more easily. And so rather than your intuition whispering while your brain goes and starts panicking, they communicate beautifully. Fluorite helps them sit down together for a cup of tea. Yeah. Yes, yeah, Jerry, it does. It's fabulous. The varieties, and I've shown you the three I have. So fluorite, it's a crystal that loves color. So you get it all in here. You can get much more vibrant ones than my one too, but I like the subtleness of this one. And it's a beautiful, beautiful spectrum of colors. And each one with slightly energetic flavors. Like a lot of crystals might have different colors, but energetically they work fairly much the same. But this is quite different. Hello, Alicia. Oh, brilliant, Alicia. That's fabulous. So lovely to see you too. Yes. The most common and the most beloved variety are the ones like this, with the bands of the green and the purple and the blue and all that in there. And as mine shows, sometimes clear layers as well. Quite a lot of the rainbow ones, you don't see the clear in them, but this one shows the clear. They're often considered the most balanced and harmonizing. They're beautiful. It is lovely, isn't it? I just love it. It's such a gorgeous little wee point. A lot of my points are quite a lot bigger, and this one is just lovely, and it's lovely to hold too. Really, really nice. The green. So the green, this is the green fluorite. This is heart soothing, obviously, being green, and emotional cleansing. Beautiful for releasing old emotional clutter. The purple, there is just a plain purple that is intuitive and spiritually focused. And that one, the purple one, is often used for meditation and psychic clarity as well. Then you have blue. So with this rainbow one, you can get all these colors separately. With the blue, the blue is much rarer, much rarer. And it's associated with communication, insight, and calm expression. But if you've got it in here, then you've got that going. With the rainbow one, you've got the green, the purple, the blue, and you've got, I haven't got any yellow in mine, I don't think, but I do have the clear, because the next one is yellow. There's a yellow one, and that is bright and uplifting, and it's linked to the solar plexus and mental focus. Then you have the clear, which is pretty much this one. That's often called optical fluorite too, and it enhances mental focus and energy purity as well. So fluorite, it doesn't just come in one mood. It shows up like a rainbow. It's a beautiful rainbow of wisdom. It's fabulous. It is 4 on the Mohs scale, so it is quite delicate. It's fairly soft, and so the softness is actually, it's part of its energy symbolism as well. So fluorite is reminds us that focus does not require hardness, and it prefers gentle handling, and it loves calm environments, and it helps to add to that calm, but it loves sitting in calm environments too. It is composed of calcium fluoride, and it forms in like cubic crystal sort of systems, often appearing as like perfect cubes or octahedrons. So mine was not an octahedron, it was a something or other hedron. And geologically, spit the word out, Joanne, it forms in hydrothermal veins, where beautiful mineral-rich clear water moves through the rocks, through all the formations of the rocks over long periods of time. And that, I love that, because that's it's almost poetic, isn't it? You know, that they're created that way. It's fabulous. And yes, it is literally born from slow-moving mineral waters finding their path through stone. And that is just fabulous. And it's a beautiful crystal then for a gentle energy flow, and that as well. Wonderful. Emotionally, fluorite is known as a stabilizer of the heart and mind, and it can be very helpful when when your emotions feel sort of tangled or overwhelming. And I've had this little darling out quite a lot this week because my emotions have been just absolutely going haywire. Unbelievably haywire. Even in my tea live yesterday, and I was doing, well, the tea was brewing and I was doing our little meditation, I was like, I'm going to bawl my eyes out here. So I was like taking big deep breaths in so that I could get through it. But the tears are sacred waters as well. That's beautiful. And people also use fluorite for calming anxiety, and mental overload, releasing emotional confusion, restoring inner balance, and encouraging very clear decision making, which is wonderful. It doesn't suppress feelings. It just simply untangles them. So... yes. You see, you must have known that you needed it there, and that's brilliant. Did you know that when your mala, your bracelets, bead bracelets, crystal bracelets like that, when they break, that You don't remake them into a bracelet or a necklace. You can repurpose them, but don't remake them. Yeah, yeah. Fluorite, it doesn't tell us what to feel, but it just helps you sort out what you're already feeling. So it just unravels things. In physical healing, and obviously this is just energetic, it's not medical advice, it's associated with supporting mental focus and memory, energetic cleansing out of the body, balancing the nervous system, supporting bone and joint vitality, and that's why I like using it, and clearing energetic stagnation as well, because fluorite compounds are linked to teeth and bones in nature, and so the fluorite connects then with the skeletal structure and strength of our skeleton as well. And so energetically it's thought to help the body re-establish healthy rhythms. So it's fabulous for joints and things. I was doing some research on clearing abrasions and things on your body, and putting amethyst or rose quartz was fabulous to put on skin issues, not open wounds, but any skin issues, and just put them on there, and it really helps with the energy to get that flow going back to heal that spot in your body. Exactly. Yes, Jen. Yeah. Yeah. And that's in my many years of crystals. That's exactly what it is. Yes, that's a fabulous way to do it, Jerry. Absolutely. Some of mine I've put on art, and they have a totally different energy then for the art, but they have lost the energy that is required when it's on your body, as like a necklace or a bracelet. So yeah. Yes, I might look into that more and get some more information about that for you, Jen, too. I'll remind myself, and maybe we can talk about it next week when we're doing this. Yeah. Spiritually, fluorite is a crystal of mental illumination. It supports intuitive clarity, psychic organization, aura cleansing, like I mentioned before, spiritual discernment. And rather than it blasting open the psychic abilities, which some crystals will do, fluorite refines them. So it is very much loved by tarot readers, energy healers, astrologers love fluorite, and writers and teachers as well. They love having fluorite by their writing implements, or in their classrooms. It's fabulous. Yes, yes, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Jerry. Yeah. Fluorite is wonderful for across all the chakras, depending on the color. And so you've got your purple, which is your third eye and your crown. You've got the green, like I said before, for the heart. You've got the blue, which I don't think there is any blue in here. You've got the blue for the throat. You've got the yellow for the solar plexus. And you've got the rainbow. The rainbow is the chakra harmonizer when you use the rainbow one. And that balances the whole energy system, which is lovely. I love crystals like that. One crystal fits the whole thing. It's fabulous. It is connected to air, which is interesting. One and done, absolutely. A bit like the Super 7 that we looked at too. Air, which when I was researching it, I naturally thought water because it's created in water, but no, it's air. And air actually made sense because fluorite works with thought and communication. So air. It is connected to Mercury and Neptune. And then it's connected to Pisces, Gemini, and Capricorn. All purpose. Absolutely, Jerry. Fluorite is the crystal for when your mind is busy, but your soul is trying to whisper something important to you. So think about that one. Energy practitioners often use fluorite to, again, cleanse the aura, stabilize chaotic energy fields, clear any psychic clutter, and focus attention. And some energy healers will place fluorite above the head during energy work to help organize the incoming spiritual information. So it's like giving the aura a gentle, energetic filling system. Fluorite is wonderful for rituals, and you know me, I love rituals. So any sort of ritual which is about focusing, decision making, definitely, studying, absolutely, or learning, and intuitive development as well. Beautiful for that. And then, like I was saying, teachers have it, writers have it, so fabulous for that. A very simple one that you could do with fluorite would be to place the crystal beside a candle and have a journal and ask one clear question with your crystal and hold the fluorite and breathe slowly after you've asked the question, and then often answers will arrive, not as dramatic revelations, but as beautiful, quiet certainty. And it's a fabulous way for just sitting and breathing and holding. Hold your pen while getting ready to write, and you'll be amazed at what comes up with the fluorite. It's lovely. Fluorite contains fluorine compounds, so you wouldn't put it in anything, any liquid thing. Definitely indirect. I should put this over this side so you can see it. Definitely indirect methods with this one, and because it's so soft as well. You wouldn't cleanse this underwater. You would cleanse it with smoke, sound. It'll be fine with sound, and moon. I wouldn't do the sun because the sun is a bit harsh for it. So yeah, but you could place fluorite beside a jar, like I've told you many times with different other crystals, or a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or whatever you're drinking, and fluorite will still send that energy into that cup or whatever. But if you wanted to make a tea, and I've created a blend, but you could change your own blend for fluorite as well. I've created one that does for both of them, but lemon balm works beautifully with fluorite. Peppermint, obviously, which we're going to talk about. Tulsi, which is holy basil, beautiful. And goto koala is very good, as well as green tea. It's fabulous with green tea. And it's lovely with your crystals, not only fluorite, but any of your crystals. Put them beside you when you're drinking a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, because let the crystal do the energy work. And then you've got the herbs doing the inside work on your body. So it's a fabulous combination to have crystals close by when you're drinking cups of tea and coffee and things like that. Fluorite is beautiful, but it is delicate, so don't soak it in water. And as I said, it will fade in sunlight. which a lot of crystals won't, but it will fade in sunlight. And don't put it in any elixirs either. A lot of crystals can go into face oil blends and all that sort of thing, but fluorite, no, because it's soft and it will degrade, and it has the fluorine in it, and that will degrade the other essential oils as well. Yes, you do, Jerry. What do you drink? Obviously not tea. You should try making some of my teas that I've put on my link tree there, and see if you like them. Energetically, it's just very gentle. Some people might notice an increased awareness when they first start working with it, but fluorite, it just reminds us that focus doesn't come from forcing answers. It comes from gently letting the mind become quiet enough to actually hear the answers. Ah, oh, beautiful, beautiful. That was the Yuletide one, I'm assuming. Yes, blueberry herbal tea is. I had for Christmas, a friend of ours gave us 6 in a box of the flowers that when you put water on them, they're all compressed into a little ball, and when you put the water on them, they just explode into the most beautiful flowers. And I had one the other day, and it was blueberry. It was just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Hello, JG, welcome. Yes, Tulsi and ashwagandha, definitely. Hi, Foman. Tell me if I'm saying that right. Lovely to see you. Welcome. Ah, hi, Shalini. Welcome. Preparing hibiscus and nettle. Yes, I often put those two together. They're beautiful. And hibiscus is just lovely, isn't it? I love it. Oh, awesome, Maisha. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Let me have a look, Maribel. I can share them. So let's have a wee look-see and see what Maribel's ones are. Let's go there. Nope, wrong one. Go there. There we go. Let's have a looky. Oh, I'm assuming I can show them. Love those ones. Aren't they just beautiful? And your point is a bit like mine, but yours is bigger, obviously. I love that. And I think there's another one there too. Oh, there's a few of them. 3 attachments. Oh, and yes, look at those. You have got quite a selection, haven't you, of fluorite? You can have one in every room in your house. And here's another one. Oh, look at that. Isn't that spectacular? Can I get a better view of it? Isn't that just gorgeous? I love it. Oh, that is so cool. That's brilliant. I love the way you have that. I mean, that's like what I call the crystal grid. And you've got it set out beautifully in there. And the energy that comes off that must be amazing. Amazing, Maribel. That is fabulous. Aren't they, Jerry? They're just fabulous. Yes, wow. Love. It's just the 3, was there? Yep, just the 3. So, I love it when you share them with me. Share them with me. It's so cool. So cool. All right, do we have any questions on fluorite? Any questions? Every year you add some new ones. Beautiful. I don't know if I told you or one of the other lives that I've enrolled in a course to do wire, because I wanted to do a wire grid with my crystals and then use my tuning fork on them, and so I haven't started it yet. I must do that actually tomorrow. Maybe I'll start that tomorrow, and then I can find out what I need. Oh, excuse me, and get started on it. Yeah, fabulous. Oh, so exciting, so exciting. Hi, Lulu. First time, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The benefits of fluorite are focus. The rainbow fluorite is fabulous for all your chakras. Then we've to balance them and cleanse your chakras. All right, Alicia, bye-bye, darling. Have a good afternoon, evening, whatever it is where you are. The green one is the fluorite is for heart. Then you've got the clear, which was clear. So fluorite dissolves energy, sharpens your intuition, protects your aura, harmonizes emotional. The clear was for energetic purity, Lulu. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so peppermint isn't, it's just such a simple herb, and it goes wild in your garden if you want it to. It is just fabulous. Ah, my pleasure, Lulu. Yes, isn't it? She's got an amazing collection of them. It's wonderful. So peppermint has a reputation of being stimulating and invigorating. But spiritually, it's also deeply clarifying. And so it's that herb that clears fog, which is why I chose it for our crystal. Gets rid of fog emotionally and fog energetically as well. So if the fluorite crystal organizes the library, then peppermint is that freshness in the air that keeps the room awake and alive. And peppermint is like having a herbal friend who hands you a cup of tea and says, right, now let's think clearly about this. That's what peppermint is. For centuries, peppermint has been associated with clarity, purification, alertness. Hi, CG. Oh, hi, Dina. Lovely to see two beautiful two beautiful teachers have just joined us. Two more. So check them out too. Absolutely amazing, beautiful souls, both of them. Yes. Peppermint essential oil. Yeah. Yes, so for centuries, peppermint has been associated with purification, clarity, alertness, and energetic refreshment. I think I said that. Ancient herbal traditions used peppermint in temples, in healing spaces, in study rooms, because it was believed to awaken the mind while protecting the energy field from heaviness. Mystically, it's often connected to clearing stagnant energy, like the fluorite, refreshing the aura, like the fluorite cleanses it, and then the peppermint refreshes the aura, for stimulating clear thinking, sharpening intuition, lifting heavy emotional atmospheres as well. Put some mint in a diffuser if there's that there's going to be some heavy conversations in a group or something like that. Add some mint into your diffuser and have that going around the air in the room to just keep those conversations much lighter. Peppermint is not dreamy because it's invigorating, it's stimulating. It's saying to you to bring in the light and let's sort things out. because that's the sort of essential oil it is. Varieties. Varieties. Peppermint itself is a hybrid plant. So it's mentha and piperita. But within the aromatherapy area, several mint varieties are often used. And so you've got peppermint, being the mentha and the piperita. And that's the classic one. That's the one most people will see. That's the one with a high menthol content. So it's bright, it's piercing, it's energizing. Then you have white peppermint. White peppermint is the much softer version with a much smoother scent profile. Then there is black peppermint as well. That's more intense, it's herbaceous, and that one is often used medicinally. Then you have chocolate mint, and who doesn't like chocolate mint chocolate? Or mint chocolate. Mint and chocolate go so well together, don't they? Yeah. Black peppermint. Yes, Dina. Black peppermint. It's I've never seen it before, but when I was researching, it is much more intense and much more herbaceous. It's not quite as invigorating and stimulating as the other peppermints. Yes. Yep, mint and chocolate, that's a marriage made in heaven, isn't it? Yep, definitely. It's not the chocolate peppermint you won't be able to buy. It's not usually distilled commercially, but it is known for its sweet cocoa-like undertones. So if you can find any, it's an interesting one. Be an interesting one to smell. Then you have apple, mint, and spearmint, and those two are sort of related, but they're sometimes used when gentler energy is desired over the strong energizing peppermint. So peppermint is sharp. It's the clever sort of sibling in the mint family. So yeah. Yes, wintergreen is beautiful, isn't it? I love it. And I probably like peppermint over spearmint, but I do always have spearmint in my little box of apothecary essential oils, because it's just that slightly different scent profile, which is sometimes what you need, which is fabulous. Peppermint oil has one of the most recognizable aromatic signatures in the plant world. I mean, if you mention peppermint to anyone, they'll know instantly what it smells like. Yes, the spearmint is much gentler, much gentler. Yeah. Yes, perfect, Lulu. Perfect. Well done. Absolutely great idea. Yeah. Because we often use other sort of stimulants, don't we? Coffee and things like that to keep us awake and to help us finish something. But that only stimulates us for a short amount of time. Whereas if you're diffusing the peppermint, it's there and it's helping you the whole time, not for that itsy bitsy time. So beautiful idea, Lulu. Beautiful. The top notes in peppermint are sharp, very sharp and icy almost. That very bright, big menthol burst in the top note. In the middle note, you've got more fresh, green, herbaceous in a peppermint essential oil. Then you have base notes, which are those more softer but still cool earthiness, and they're the ones that linger in the scent. So the scent itself, when you you've broken it down like that, and then you see it as a whole. It's cool. It's like cool air moving through warm sunlight, basically. And one sniff of peppermint, and suddenly your brain just remembers that it's supposed to be awake. So, Lulu, if you're still having problems with diffusing it, keep a bottle beside you and just sniff it. I carry a bottle of peppermint in my car, even though I can't drive at the moment myself. It is beautiful just to settle the stomach, or just if you need to stay awake, it's fabulous to have it in the car. Yeah, yeah. Emotionally, it is, isn't it? It's like, woo, there we go. They're clear now. Yeah, they certainly are. It certainly is, Jerry. Yep, get your bottle and just sniff it from the bottle if you want to clear your sinuses. And man, they're gone. It's fabulous. Uh, Emotionally, peppermint helps us cut through that mental clutter, that emotional heaviness. And it's very fabulous if you are feeling mentally fatigued, emotionally overwhelmed, stuck in looping thoughts. How often do we do that? Whether you're drained or unmotivated. And peppermint doesn't sort of cuddle you energetically like lavender does. It gives that beautiful, refreshing nudge. And it's like being in a lavender field, but you've got that beautiful fresh air around you. So yeah, so take a deep breath, get a bottle out and just take a deep breath in, and you'll notice that things will make much more sense after you do that. Physically, and again, it's a herbal aromatherapy perspective. It's not medicinal. Peppermint. Hi, Tessia. Lovely to see you again. Beautiful. Peppermint has been used for centuries, for its cooling and stimulating properties. Traditionally, it's used with digestion, headaches, because it just clears everything, tension, respiratory. If you've got respiratory problems, smell it from the bottle. Depending on your respiratory problem, be careful. But smelling it from the bottle is not so bad. But if you find that too invigorating, then diffuse it. And like Lulu's going to use it, it's for mental alertness. So the menthol in it produces that cooling sensation when you even when you smell when you smell that peppermint, it feels cool, doesn't it? Oh, Tessia, thank you so much. Oh, that's such a blessing to me. Really, you've really fed my soul with that. Beautiful. And yes, that cooling sensation that it can help your muscles feel soothed and refreshed as well. So make a blend with peppermint and even spearmint. Put the two of them together in a carrier oil and rub them over your muscles, and that would be an amazing muscle relaxer. Fabulous. I appreciate you so much too, Tessia. Thank you. Peppermint is also fabulous for settling the stomach, and clearing the head at the same time. So it's a very, very clever combination. For headaches and that, Maisha, I would put peppermint with relaxation muscles. You could use just peppermint in a carrier oil, but it would be nice to put spearmint with it too, and put that in a carrier oil, and you'll feel that coolness on your muscles, and it will relax your muscles. So I would put it in. I'd even be tempted to put it in grapeseed oil. But if it's a joint issue that's stiff, then I would put it in a comfrey uh, carrier oil would be nice, especially if you have arthritis. Arthritis and comfrey with peppermint in it is beautiful for arthritis. It's fabulous. Fluorite, Tessia, fluorite. So this is the rainbow fluorite, and this is the green fluorite, and this is the clear. And then you can get the purples and the yellows and all that as separate as well in the fluorites. Yeah. Ah, okay, I will do that. Yes, absolutely. I saw something come in and I thought it might have been my friend. She was supposed to be ringing me um after just after lunch, but she never did. So ah, yes, marjoram. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. That's lovely. Yeah, and if you want a comfort salve, then I wouldn't put peppermint in it because I think it'll be too invigorating, too stimulating. Um, yeah, but the marjoram for comfort, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, definitely find yours, Tessia. Definitely find yours. Absolutely. Yes, so settles ahead in that. Spiritually, peppermint is considered the purifier and awakener. It's often used to cleanse spiritual spaces. Most people would go with sage and white sage and paleo santo, but peppermint is perfect for that too. Absolutely. Um, it helps you sharpen your psychic perception. It refreshes meditation energy as well. Um, and it removes that stagnant emotional vibrations. So many practitioners diffuse peppermint before meditation or while they're meditating when they want alert awareness. They don't want lavender and chamomile and those sorts of smells because that's going to get them into more soft sleep dreamy state, whereas the peppermint is going to keep them alert while they're in meditation. um, so peppermint doesn't float you away like those ones do. It helps you to see clearly. So it is associated with the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, the solar plexus chakra. Uh, Energetically, it's just like a cool breeze sort of traveling upward through the body. And it's air as well, like the fluorite. Peppermint moves quickly and refreshes that our focus field. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Jerry. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lavender versus peppermint. Yep. Yoga Nidra versus silent meditation. Love it. Its planets are Mercury and Mars. Mercury and Mars. It's connected to Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius. And peppermint is very Mercury energy. It's very clever, it's very quick, and it is a little mischievous. So it is definitely Mercury energy. Energy practitioners use peppermint to clear energy stagnation and awaken sluggish energy fields because of that stimulation it has, and cleanses the aura. So you've got, I still think the fluorite is better for cleansing of the aura, and the peppermint to reinvigorate it. But you can use either or to cleanse. So it's very helpful after any sort of grief or emotional heaviness or long periods of brain fatigue. and you don't need much. Just a small amount can feel like switching the lights back on in our energetic body. And one sniff, just depending on the size of your diffuser, 2-4 drops in a diffuser. And peppermint is wonderful in rituals. It brings focus, truth, new ideas definitely come, and inspiration come with diffusing peppermint. I've lost it. So yes, diffuse peppermint when you're while you're writing intentions. If you're a new moon intentioner, or any other time in an intentioner, diffuse peppermint while you're doing it, and hold the fluorite. And then just ask yourself, what truth am I ready to see clearly now? And peppermint helps that answer surface all the way through that emotional fog. Peppermint is one of the most beloved herbs in the world. It's a beautiful warm peppermint tea is soothing. It soothes the digestion. It refreshes the mind. It gently uplifts the mood, and it's support during study or reflection as well. I've got a beautiful blend at the moment that has got peppermint, lavender. I think it's got Godo koala in it too. I can't remember now, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. For energy work, you can place the fluorite beside your teacup, and then have your peppermint tea, and you could have it diffusing as well. You'll be very energized. It'll be wonderful. And the tea then will clear your head, and the crystal will organize your thoughts. So the two of them are beautiful together. Peppermint is very powerful, and should be used very thoughtfully. Always dilute it for skin use. Although I have occasionally put only a drop on my hands, because it is very invigorating, and it does make your hands go, hey, right, what are we doing? So but again, if you need to patch test, but most times peppermint is best with a diluted in a carrier oil. Definitely avoid it near your eyes or any sensitive skin or anything like that, because I have been making a blend that has got peppermint in it, and then I go like this around my eye, and it's like, there's that peppermint. I can see clearly now. So yes, be careful. It's not recommended for very young children. Definitely use it cautiously during pregnancy. I wouldn't say don't, but definitely cautiously. And it is a very strong oil, so a little goes a very long way. And it is just so uplifting. It really is. It's just like a breath of fresh air. It's just absolutely amazing. Can you tell I love peppermint? Wonderful, wonderful. And if you don't have any questions about peppermint, then we can move on to the two of them together. I love that, Maisha. Yes, I can imagine that most countries wouldn't have it. Is it pure peppermint, or has it got some other is it a blend? Yeah. I can imagine though that it would be torture. I had some some herbal eye drops at one point, and they were like that. I don't think they had peppermint in them though. But yeah, you put them in and you were just like, you'd blink and you're like, I don't open my eyes, I don't want to open my eyes because it hurts too much. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, that's so good. Yeah. No, okay, yeah, yeah. Interesting, eh? Wonderful. All right, when you put the two of them together, uh, it just feels like, to me it feels, because I love books, it feels like a wise librarian and a beautiful cool mountain breeze just working together to tidy up my thoughts. And that's how I think the two of them go together. Fluorite is the one that is gently standing there saying, all right then, let's organize this beautiful mind of yours. And then the peppermint arrives like a gust of fresh air saying, first, let's open the windows and let that fog out. And they just work so beautifully together. They create something that is absolutely, absolutely gorgeously energetic. And it shifts where and helps things just simply appear. They just work beautifully together. So yeah, one organizes the mind and the other one refreshes it. So fluorite has always been known as a crystal of order and intelligence, and ancient cultures believed it could help bring logic, wisdom, and calm thinking to chaotic situations. So maybe we need to send a whole lot across to the into the places in our world that are having chaotic situations. Some old miners even called it the genius stone, because scholars and philosophers loved keeping fluorite nearby where they studied. Peppermint, on the other hand, has long been used by herbalists when someone felt mentally sluggish, overwhelmed, or foggy. Yeah, it is, eh? It's cool about the miners. Yeah, yeah. And so when these two meet up, what happens is something beautifully magical. Peppermint clears that mental fog. Fluorite then steps in and arranges what remains into something useful. It's a bit like tidying a messy room, you know. Peppermint opens the windows and sweeps out the dust, and fluorite then comes in, walks around, putting everything back where it belongs. And suddenly then your mind will feel spacious again. They, they're very good with each other. Energetically, this combination is absolutely wonderful for people who feel overwhelmed, emotionally cluttered, unable to focus, and drained from overthinking, or creatively blocked. Peppermint, it awakens the senses and lifts the mood beautifully. Fluorite stabilizes the emotions so the mind can settle. What I often notice when people work with them together is that they begin to feel lighter, but also remain more focused. And it's not buzzy or scattered. It's just clear and awake and grounded. It's that beautiful, beautiful energy that you get after a long walk in cold, fresh air, when suddenly your head just feels brand new again. And that's the two of them working together. In older traditions, mint plants were often grown near doors and windows, because they were believed to clear that stagnant energy from a home. And fluorite was has been associated with wisdom, discernment, and mental protection. And so, if you're an old herbal apothecary, um, centuries ago, you might have placed mint leaves and fluorite stones together on a workable on a work table, where you would be creating your blends, and that helps you to your mind to be careful thinking when you're creating the blend, and spiritually focused as well when you're creating the blend. I love the old apothecaries, and I can imagine like a medieval herbalist sitting at their wooden table, with peppermint hanging from the rafters, and maybe fluorite crystals resting in bowls like Maribel's ones in her bowl, just quietly helping them focus as they prepared all those remedies. That's what I think anyway. Yeah, probably couldn't I? Yeah. Yes, I love stories. I write stories, I write poems, and I love stories. And it's just I love I'm a visual person. I see things, yeah. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Yes, maybe a meditation. Yeah. Or a sleep. Maybe I could do a sleep story and post that somewhere, because I love writing stories. I wrote, my husband's over with my family, and my daughter and her family and our grandkids, and I wrote a story about mermaids and turtles and dolphins, and it was about 4 A4 pages long, and he read it to her when he arrived, for her bedtime story, and she just loved it. She just loved it. Oh, thank you, Maisha. Thank you. Yes, yeah, yeah. I write to her all the time, because she's nearly 7, but of course she hasn't got a phone or anything. Like her older brother, I can keep in touch with him with his phone, but it's a lovely way to keep in touch with her, through me writing little stories for her, and I draw pictures for her as well. Anyway, back to this. Um, I've got a whole lot of blends, and I've already put them up on my link tree. So if you go to my profile and you go to the bottom and find my link tree, you can click on that. It has got all the blends from all these lives there. But I've just posted this afternoon the ones for today. So I've got a clear mind blend, which is, I've got peppermint, lemon, and rosemary in that one. And you would put your fluorite beside the blend. In my diffusers around the house, I have crystals sitting beside the diffusers. That blend, if Lulu's still here, that blend is actually wonderful for studying, but for writing, for planning, and for meditation that's focused on insight, that blend would be beautiful for that. Then I have the Reset blend, and that one's peppermint, lavender, and frankincense. And that's a beautiful one that is pressing reset on your nervous system. And it's fabulous for that. Then I have created a Clear Mind anointing oil. So that's using jojoba with peppermint and sweet orange. And I thought that would be just a nice sunshine and stimulation. Beautiful. And that one is beautiful. I mean, you could use it as a body lotion, but that one is beautiful just to keep as anointing when you're going into meditation or anything, writing, journaling, even creativity, when you're drawing or something like that, and you put it on your temples or your wrists, and the back of your neck. The peppermint one is beautiful at the back of your neck. Um, even just um, a couple of drops and put them on the back of the neck just clears everything up here. It's that oil that I like to use when my brain has 30 tabs open on the computer, and none of them are loading properly. It's that oil. That's the one for that. Then I've got a beautiful face oil, which is yeah, which is nice and bright. So it's got jojoba, it's got rosehip, which is beautiful for your skin as well, and then peppermint and lavender. That is just um, a lovely blend that you can wear all day and feel calm with the lavender, but still stimulated and invigorated with the peppermint. When you make the blends, put them in the moonlight or the sunlight, preferably the moonlight. Sunlight only if you've got a very dark bottle, but the moonlight, and leave them for 24 hours before you use them, and that just gets more energy into them. And put your crystal or your fluorite or any crystal that you want to get in, depending on your intention, beside that bottle, and that will infuse that energy as well as the moonlight. So yeah. Fabulous. You should make it yourself. You should make it yourself, Tessia. Put vanilla and peppermint in it. Beautiful. I make my own wash blends, and I love them. They're so much better than the bought ones. So that one is that face oil is a lovely blend for it's like morning sunlight on your face. It's cooling, it's refreshing, and it's uplifting. And then I decided, we haven't done this before, I thought a lip balm. And I've made lip balms many times. They're not hard. And peppermint on your lips is, so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it stimulates circulation, and gives that beautiful, refreshing tingle, So a very easy, simple lip balm. You would need beeswax, sweet almond oil, shea butter, and peppermint. And just use the peppermint. You don't need to make a blend of essential oils. I mean, you can if you want to, but just peppermint. And it's just beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, that's fine, Tessia. Yeah, I have a beautiful place here that has the wash base, and so I get their organic wash base, and then I add everything else that I want in it, and it is beautiful and soapy and fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So while the mix is cooling, place a fluorite crystal beside it, and beside the container that you've got all the ingredients in. Once you've I'm pretty sure I told you what to do on the thing I put up on Linktree, but you actually melt the beeswax and in case I didn't, I just thought, did I? You melt the beeswax and the sweet almond oil and the yes, yeah, bee products, and the shea butter. You melt all those together. You don't want to go over 60 degrees, so make sure you have a thermometer. And then once it's cooled to about 45 degrees, that's when you put in the essential oils. So yeah. And so while that's cooling, then put your crystal beside it to get that energy into the balm as well. And that helps support speaking with honesty. and perfect for throat chakra work as well. So your lips are close to your throat. So and then I did I don't think I've done this before too, a hydrosol spray. And this one's a focus one. So it's lovely and refreshing for studying, for meditation. And that is peppermint hydrosol, lavender hydrosol, and peppermint essential oil. And so again, you need to leave it for about 24 hours after you've blended it to work. So keep your crystal beside it, and then use it to mist the meditation spaces, work desks, study areas. And if you feel like your aura has got cracks and is a bit dark and all that, spray it around yourself as well to cleanse your aura and to brighten your aura up. That is just like a breath of cold mountain air. It's fabulous. And yeah, spray it around your room. It's beautiful, beautiful. Probably, even though it has lavender in it, I would tend not to spray it when you're trying to go to sleep. So yeah, yes, absolutely. I love blending hydrosols. I've got bottles of them all over the place, and I have them. I have different ones to spray on my linen. I have different ones for spraying on my pillows. I refresh all the soft furnishings with a hydrosol. They're amazing, absolutely amazing. And then a tea. What did I put in the tea? I think I put peppermint, lemon balm. I just did that this afternoon. Peppermint, lemon balm. It's on my link tree. It's on my link tree. I might even put that one in my tea group on my profile. If you go to my groups, I've got two groups there. I might put it in the tea group as well. No, I'm one of these people. I have that gene in me that does not like lemongrass. Amazing, eh? Hi, Jenny. Hello. So place the crystal, the fluorite crystal, beside your cup while it's doing its steeping. The crystal again does not go in the tea. It just simply holds that intention of the crystal beside, and that goes into your energy the energy goes into your cup. You can do this with any crystal. Set an intention, clear it, and cleanse it, and then put an intention on that crystal. That crystal will hold that intention until you clear it and cleanse it again. So clean and cleanse a fluorite or any crystal that you want to put an intention onto, and put them by your drinks. It's beautiful. And if you're doing it with a tea, just try and just take a wee minute to breathe, to settle down, to just take a moment to, ask yourself some questions, or especially like I have an early morning tea, which I have before any food. And that is the time where I will sit and ask, what thought is ready to come clear today, Yeah. No, Jenny, especially this one that we're talking about, which is fluorite. It is a very, very soft crystal, and it has fluorine in it. So it shouldn't be put into any water, because you'll get all that into your body and it will break down. So yeah. Most crystals do not like hot drinks anyway. So yeah, but definitely beside it. That energy still goes in beside when it's sitting beside. These two are just beautiful, wonderful companions in everyday life. I mean, peppermint is around everywhere, isn't it? And so place fluoride and a drop of peppermint oil on a piece of cotton, a cotton ball, and you can place that near your study desks, your journaling spaces if you don't have a diffuser. If you do tarot readings, beautiful like that. Meditation altars, creative studios, and you know, if you don't have a diffuser, that is a beautiful way to have it done. Peppermint is fabulous in these. Oh, I can get one. Fabulous, fabulous. This one has got peppermint in it. So it's a little, I think I've shown you this, it's got little smelly things at the top. You put cotton wool in there, and then you put your oils inside it, and then sniff it. It's just beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Ooh, lovely. I like that. Strawberry peppermint. Yeah. Yes, peppermint is fabulous for insects. They don't like it. Yeah. You've got a cool kitty. I can barely see it. Oh, yes. Look at its green eyes. So pretty. Very pretty. Oh, strawberry peppermint plant. Yum. You have to get some of that and dry it and then put it in a tea. Strawberry and peppermint, beautiful together as a tea. Fabulous. You can, if you want to, you can diffuse. Like I said, don't. Fabulous, Jen. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, yes. I haven't decided what we'll do next week, but we will be doing it. Some people do diffuse it in their bedroom. I particularly, myself, I don't like it. If you diffused it with lavender and rose petals, rose oil, then maybe not so bad. But you don't want anything too invigorating when you're trying to sleep. But some people find it quite lovely, especially in summertime, because it has that cooling effect. And peppermint does help you put away your thoughts for the night too. So you could just sniff it, maybe. Just sniff it. So fluorite and peppermint together, they just feel like walking into a room. It's springtime. I think walking into the room at springtime, the windows are open. The air is beautiful and fresh, and suddenly everything in your mind remembers where it's meant to be. Yes, yes, Jenny, yep. It's fabulous for headaches, absolutely. Yes, because your summer is my winter. So, yeah. We wouldn't definitely have it there. It's a shame that we're not so close. Now, Jerry had sent something via WhatsApp. Let's have a look. Let's go there. Go back to... Oh, you deleted one. Ah, look at that. This is Jerry's one. Isn't that stunning? I'm assuming you wanted me to show them. And oh, look at Ganesha. Let's see if I can get it better. Isn't that just fabulous? Yes, don't you just love the UV lights on them, on your crystals? They're just amazing. And then that just gives it a totally different look, eh? It's hard to get that one with the... See, I love it when you share things. It's just so beautiful. It just gets me all excited. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, do we have any questions? Otherwise, let's go on a. Yes, they are beautiful, aren't they? Yeah. Let's go on a magical journey to finish up with. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Yes. Oh, it would have been absolutely amazing, Jerry. Yeah. So beautiful. Yes, so you can see on my link tree where you can contact me. You can send me pictures of your beautiful crystals, and tea leaves. I did tea leaves for Tessia, didn't I? And send me your cup of tea leaves, and um, I can help you find things in your leaves. And yeah, yes, yeah, yeah. I've been using the Kuan Yin journal. It's a fabulous, fabulous journal. It's got all sorts of just amazing, amazing things written down in it. And yeah, yeah. Shalini, if you go to my profile, uh, then I think you need to go to the About page and then scroll right to the bottom, and you will find my link tree there on my Insight Timer profile. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Shall we meditate? And just let these two, if you have fluorite with you. Oh, thank you, CG. I love these. Ooh, ooh. I love these beautiful numbers. I'm fascinated by numbers too. I love it. Thank you so much. Blessing me like that. That's lovely. All right, let's settle. We've had a lot of information put into our brains, and if you have peppermint, get it beside you. Oh, thank you, Shalini. Ah, I've been truly blessed today. Hi, Angela. Wonderful. I was so glad to hear about your daughter, Angela. That was really beautiful news to hear. Yeah. So yeah, and if you have a fluorite crystal, get it, hold it. I think I might hold the green one while we're doing this. But any crystal too. You can just imagine that it's the fluorite you're holding in your hand, and everybody knows what peppermint smells like. So let's begin and just sit down in a chair, lie down in bed, just somewhere comfortable. I love what David G says. Feather your nest. It's just a beautiful way to imagine getting comfortable, and allow your body just to soften into that beautiful space that you're creating, whether it's even just in your mind, and or whatever is just whatever you're sitting on or lying on. And then take a few beautiful breaths through your nose, and then exhale gently through your mouth, just to release any tension, and beautiful coming out your mouth that way. So lovely breaths in, and just get them to lengthen, get longer in and longer out. Make some noise if you want, breathing in. Noise is wonderful for releasing tension. Let's breathe it in again. And then just bring yourself back to your natural breath. And if you don't have it, just imagine that you've got your fluorite sitting beside you, or you have one in your hands. You have peppermint diffusing, or just imagine its beautiful aroma. You can smell it drifting through the air. It's cool, it's bright, it's refreshing. Notice how the peppermint feels in your breath. Can you feel it, smell it? That cooling, refreshing, energizing as you breathe it in. It's like a fresh wind that's moving through your mind. It's like someone opening a window inside your thoughts. Let it gently clear the air of your inner world. No effort required, just breathing. And imagine now that you're standing at the edge of a wide open meadow. And the sky above is bright and expansive. Soft green grasses sway gently in the breeze. And that breeze carries the crisp scent of peppermint leaves growing wildly along the path. With every breath, the air feels cooler, clearer, brighter. And in your hand, you hold the fluorite crystal. It glows softly in shades of violet, green, and blue. It's that crystal that's known for its beautiful wisdom, its ability to bring order into chaos, clarity into confusion. And you begin slowly walking through the meadow. Those peppermint plants brush softly against your legs as you pass. And the scent, as you brush past them, rises up into the air. And with each step, you feel something within your mind beginning to shift. Thoughts that once felt tangled begin to loosen. Old worries begin to drift away like mist in sunlight. And the peppermint wind, it's moving through your inner landscape, refreshing, awakening, clearing. And allow yourself to walk here for a while, just breathing in that cool air. And you start feeling your mind gradually becoming lighter, more spacious, more open. And ahead in the distance, you notice something unusual. It's a shimmering structure rising from the earth. And as you approach, you see that it is a gateway formed entirely of fluorite crystals. It's shimmering, it's shining, it's glowing. And towering pillars of green and violet stone rise towards the sky. And those crystals are glowing with intelligence. It's as if they have been waiting patiently just for you to arrive. And you step closer. And that peppermint breeze, it swirls gently around the gateway. It's clearing away those final traces of mental fog. Your fluorite crystal, it starts to warm in your hand. And you understand that this gateway leads somewhere sacred. Somewhere ancient. Somewhere filled with knowledge. And you take a slow breath and you step through. On the other side, you find yourself standing inside an enormous hall carved from crystal. The walls shimmer with bands of fluorite in every color. Soft light glows through the stone. The air smells faintly of peppermint and cool mountain water. And on the other side, you find yourself standing inside that beautiful crystal library of focus. It's that place where thoughts become organized, where wisdom is stored, where understanding waits to be discovered. Endless shelves stretch into the distance. But instead of books, each shelf holds glowing spheres of light. And each sphere contains a memory. Contains an insight. It contains a piece of knowledge. Some belong to you, but some belong to the collective wisdom of humanity. The peppermint breeze flows gently through the library halls. It's keeping the energy fresh and clear. And you begin walking slowly between the shelves. Your fluorite crystal glows brighter as you move deep inside. And you feel drawn toward one particular shelf. One glowing sphere is calling to you. It shines with soft green and violet light. And you reach out and you carefully lift it from the shelf. And the moment your hands touch it, that sphere dissolves into light. And that light flows into your heart and mind. You may see images. You may feel emotions. You may simply sense an understanding forming within you. And there's no need to analyze it, just receive it. This is the insight your soul is ready for right now. And let's take a few moments here to experience whatever arises. And allow that peppermint breeze to keep your mind clear as the wisdom settles within you. And now you feel guided toward a doorway at the far end of the library. And beyond it lies a beautiful, beautiful garden. The clear stream flows through the beds of lush peppermint plants, and the air here feels vibrant and alive. And small fluorite crystals are scattered through the garden like little pieces of rainbow light. And you kneel beside one of the springs. The water is crystal clear. And you dip your fingers into the cool stream and gently touch the water to your forehead. And as that water touches your skin, you feel a wave of clarity wash through your mind. like a beautiful, refreshing reset. Like that moment after a deep breath when everything suddenly makes sense again. And this is the garden of mind renewal. And you can return here any time in meditation, whenever life feels overwhelming. Now our journey is beginning to come to a close. You thank the garden. You thank the peppermint plants for their clarity. You thank the fluorite crystals for their wisdom. And you return slowly through the crystal halls of the library, walking back toward the gateway where you first entered. And as you step through the fluorite gate once more, you find yourself back in the open meadow. The peppermint breeze moves gently through the grasses. But now your mind feels different. It feels quieter, clearer, and more spacious. And you take one final deep breath of the cool, refreshing air. And slowly begin to bring your awareness back into the room around you. Feel that surface beneath you. Feel your body resting here. You've still got that fluorite sitting nearby. That scent of peppermint still lingering in the air. And when you're ready, just wiggle your toes and your fingers, and maybe even your nose. And open your eyes, gently and slowly. Chuchi, yes. Pleasure, my darling. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest. Beautiful dreams and a lovely sleep. And yes, Tessia, sorry, you could have done that. But definitely do that next time. Just one, even just rub your hand over the top of the lid, because it's very powerful. So, yeah. Thank you, CG. No worries, Chuchi. Not a problem. Nothing wrong with saying thanks twice. Fabulous, fabulous, my darling friends. Ah, lovely hearts. Love the hearts. Beautiful, beautiful hearts. Well, my pleasure, Maribel. My pleasure. Oh, I think it's time for me to go and put my feet up. My chronic pain is saying it's time to rest now. Wonderful, wonderful. Next beautiful time I spend with you is on Saturday for our beautiful. Oh, thank you, Shalini. It was beautiful having you with me. Thank you. Ah, oh. Sorry, I just disappeared. It's this storm that we've had passing over. It's getting better, but it keeps crashing my internet. So so what did I miss? Thank you, Maribel. Yeah, I felt that too. I felt the peppermint brought in that beautiful energy, actually. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's awesome, Jerry. I love hearing that. That is brilliant. Artesia, yes, yes. You need to head off to bed. 10 p.m. Wednesday, so I am 5 p.m. Thursday. So, yeah, quite a way ahead. Yes, I did. Did it not come up? Let me try it again. Let's see. We're doing the throat chakra. There we go. Has it come up now? That one is the yes. Ah, okay, CG. Yeah. You might have time to go out and come back in because I do have this. Oh, no, I think I only have this set for an hour and a half, and it's nearly 2 hours now, isn't it? Yeah, go to my profile. Yeah, you'll find it there. Yeah. Yeah. I always have on my phone, I often have issues with comments, and I have to go out and come back in and all that sort of thing. But yes, go to my profile and you'll find it there. And if you do follow me, if you're new to me and follow me, make sure you go to those little three buttons on the top of the profile and click notifications, because then Insight Timer will, oh, it's going to go again. Insight Timer will tell you when I'm live again, so, or when I put up tracks and things like that. So yeah, I just actually put up a new track, but I can't show it here because it is a free track, so I can't put it up here. But yeah, it's called the Mountain Woman's Silver Wing, or the Silver Wing of the Mountain Woman, I think. Yes. Yeah. Kook. Spook. This one. Definitely go to bed. Go to bed and get some sleep. There, this one with the clouds, that's my little dream one. And hopefully you will have a beautiful, restful sleep. Yep. It's my little dreams deck. It's lovely. Yeah. Right. I always thought it was once it was over its allotted time that you couldn't go in. But I think if you save them and you go to your calendar and click on that link, you can still get back in too. Yeah. Yes, it's quite a neat one. It is. It doesn't have a book with it. It just has. You just find what you are. Um, so you've got things like recurring dreams, lucid dreams, all that sort of thing, and then it's got a whole lot of just cards like this that tell you what if you dreamt about a pet, and it's got a beautiful little cat. And it just tells you all those sorts of things. It's got a key, it's got paralysis, it's got house plants, water, food. So it's very simple, but it is very helpful, just for those dreams that are not overly full of things. I use it quite a lot. It's a wonderful, wonderful deck. Yeah. It'd be quite cool if it had a book with it though. So it's but it's not an oracle deck. It's just a little dreams deck. Yes, I've had some very vivid ones too, CG. And one I had last night was so real that I got up this morning and knew I had to go and order a journal book thing that I write my stories. I write my stories and poems in, and I was like, right, I'm going to do that, and we're going to start this whole new, absolutely exciting process. And then I woke up, and all I could remember was some herbs and waking up, going to buy the journal, and then I was sitting in front of my computer, thinking, why do I need one of these? I can't remember, and it's so annoying. I knew it was something really new and exciting that I was going to do, and I would need a journal to write about it. But it'll happen, maybe. It'll happen. Yeah. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. My moon is in Pisces, so I guess that probably doesn't help either. Yeah. Yes. All these wonderful, wonderful things that just like to trip us up occasionally, eh? And mess with our energy. Mess with our energy. Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to how that will pan out and come into play. Absolutely. All right, my darlings, beautiful souls that you are. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all the beautiful donations. I love you all, and I'll maybe see you all on Saturday. Love to you all. Bye.